Alright everybody, I'm going to cover a quick oil change on the PW50. I have yet to do one on this. We've ridden it maybe a total of an hour time just messing around on the street. My son rode it maybe about 30 minutes in like a little field, so definitely time to do the oil. It's up to you. I used to use a lot of times just some Valvoline or whatever, and talk to any Yamaha mechanic, they'll cringe when you say that, but so just a little bit more for the Yamalube, so you may want to just pick up some of this. I don't know, I think this is 1/3 of a liter basically, or 0.3 liters. I'm not sure, you maybe get 2 or 3 oil changes out of this, so I'll calculate it and put it in the video. But definitely very important, something you can do to kind of keep your bike running well. So the first step is to warm up the motor, get the oil kind of flowing good, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I did put it up on the stand to make it easier to record, easier to work on, but certainly harder to start when it's up here. So we'll see if I can do it with my hand. Negatory! Step 1, get up on top of your table, don't kill yourself, warm up your bike. Step number 2, don't run your bike inside your garage. Not good for you. Alright, so I'm going to use a large oil pan. It's probably better to have something smaller, but this is what I'm going to use today. So I already cracked the bolt and realized the camera was not showing you where the bolt was, so just to give you a different perspective, the camera's a little bit in the way, but we'll make it work. The right foot peg is here obviously, and then right behind there is the oil drain bolt. Up here on top of the case is the filler, drain, filler, drain, filler. So let's crack it open and see what we get. Well, actually it looks really good. I kind of remember now that the previous owner said that he changed it. But I think he used regular car oil, so we can address that situation if there is one. But yeah, it looks really good oil. Obviously you can see that the angle of this, I never changed it like I said before, so on this bike, so potentially it could shoot out, or so we're going to kind of hold the pan up a little bit and see if I can keep it from doing that. There you go, not bad at all. We'll say that I warmed up the bike pretty good, probably ran for about 5 minutes, and the cylinder's way too hot to touch. Gave it another 5 or 10 minutes to heat up the oil, and this oil is cold. I can feel it through my gloves, it's just room temperature. Maybe that's a function of the car oil. That's one thing that I do hear, that obviously bikes and cars run at different temperatures, so that's a reason why to use the Yamalube or a motorcycle specific oil. So yeah, maybe there's something to it. Drain bolt looks to be in good shape. Threads are fine. It's a little sloppy out here, but that's fine. Usually just kind of clean it up a little bit. A lot of times I'll let this the bolt just drop in the oil, and just let it clean up a little bit and wipe it down when you're done. Set it aside. Kind of want to tilt it, see if any more comes out, but I don't want to make a mess here. Have the bike fall off. Alright, so that's all been real time. Maybe takes a minute to drain out. It's dripping a little bit. A lot of people get really caught up in letting it drip all the way out, and just if you do regular oil changes, you're fine. Just let it drain mostly out, and Wrap her back up, fill her up. Threads went in nice, smooth. There's probably a spec. You can refer to the manual as far as torquing this bolt. But I just do it by hand. You just get used to it after time, and it's going to be fun. Now, make sure you don't have any distractions in between draining the oil and filling it back up. Don't leave unless you know for sure that you're not going to forget. Running without oil is obviously a big no-no. So now we can move the oil pan away. So if you don't have one of these, get it. A cup that's got all the markers on it. This helps you obviously with mixing premix with your fuel. Also on the other side they have ounces and cc's and pints and so on. So for big bikes and little bikes, this is something that's definitely a must-have. Very cheap and easy to find. All the motorcycle stores have them. So in this example, if you look up here, it typically tells you the amount. You don't have to look in your manual of how much. I'll see if I can focus on it. 300 cc. And if you look on the cup here, there's cc's and there's 300 here. Right there. It's not often you have your factory rider come out and help work on your bike, but we're going to help.
Worth a try?
What?
I said worth a try.
Worth a try? That's right. It's worth a try. So, this is oil, and I've already drained the old oil, bad oil, out. We're going to put new oil in. Okay? So if you look on here, we need to fill this up to where it says 300. You see 300 there? So if you do it on a flat surface like this and make sure that it's level, you got 300. Put the cap back on. Now, what we need to do is loosen the filler cup. So, if this is tight, you can use this a little bit, or a smaller one probably.
I guess I could pour it in.
Yep, you can pour it. Hold on a second. Alright, here's your pliers, we'll loosen her up. Now, come over here and get that stool, and then take that all the way off. Loosen.
Where?
This way. Go. That looks pretty clean to me. So one thing, hold on. One thing that I always like to do is take a little bit of paper like this and go around the edges. Now you go around like that, not where you're dragging stuff into the hole. Okay, as silly as this looks, we're gonna have to use this big funnel. Gets the job done. I'll buy a smaller one next time. Hold it just like this. Can you reach it? Make sure you have a funnel before you start the project. I thought I did, just didn't test it. But it worked out. Didn't it work out? Kind of. Alright, go ahead and take your plug and put it back in there. Yep. Now listen, you'll be very careful. There you go. Good job. You don't want to let me see. Make sure. I think it may have gone in a little crooked. We're not going to need those. Alright, go ahead and tighten it up with your hands. With your hands.
It's too hard.
Very careful. Just snug it up just a little bit. Don't really need to do that, but there you go. It's too much. Alright, oil change is all done. Good job, buddy. She's ready to ride. Say thanks for watching.
Well, thanks for watching, and that was so tight that we had to use this.
Yeah.
to do